You hear it all the time, hardcore off-roaders complaining that they don't make bikes like they used to. And that usually means two-stroke off-road bikes like the Kawasaki KDX 200 and the KTM 200 EXC. Well, they do, and here it is. The Beta 200RR is a modern-day 200cc two-stroke, and the truth is that it's far, far better than any of those old-timey bikes. It came into being in 2019, built from the platform developed for the 125RR. Beta is a company that gets the most out of every new engine it develops. Just look at the company's four-stroke motor design. It has evolved into 5 different displacements used in 16 different models. The 125 project might never have been attempted if Beta engineers didn't foresee at least 2 motorcycles growing from that one seed. No other manufacturers have been so willing to offer such closely related and overlapping products. The 200 and 125 are actually quite different from each other. First of all, the 200 has electric start, whereas the 125 is kickstart only. On the 200, there's still a place to put an optional kickstarter if you absolutely must. The displacement of 190 cc's was attained by changes in both bore and stroke. Since its introduction, there have been numerous motor updates, including a revised gearbox and shifting mechanism this year, and the chassis has been revised completely at least twice. This particular model is the race edition. That means it has KYB suspension at both ends and a selection of anodized bits and pieces. It has a front axle grab handle, aluminum foot pegs, a bi-metal rear sprocket and handguards. It does not get some of the X-Pro's convenience features like oil injection or a rescue strap. As you can probably guess, the 200 has many of the advantages of a 125 two-stroke. It revs quickly and easily. Where the 200 differs from a 125 is at the very bottom of the power band. There's no penalty for letting the revs drop too low. You can go all the way down to idle, then open the throttle, and the motor will pull you out of the cellar without too much complaint. If you're in a hurry, you can help it along with a little clutch work. The pull is light and the actuation from the hydraulic system is consistent and doesn't fade. The gearing is a little tall. First gear comes into play more often than you might expect, but because the bike works so well at low RPM, you never feel the need for a lower gear. If you did, there's plenty of room to alter the 1550 final gearing. On top, the 200 is decent but not overwhelming. We have heard that some owners alter the jetting to deal with this, but we wouldn't want to sacrifice any of the 200's manners. One of the reasons the motor works so well down low is the jetting. It doesn't sputter or spit and it never pings. Calling the 200 a race edition is a little misleading. It certainly can be raced with excellent results, but that's missing the bike's true calling. It's an outrageously good trail bike. Yes, it is more race-oriented than the 200RR X Pro, but that's mostly because the race edition's KYB suspension is a little more capable of hard use and has longer travel than the X Pro's Sachs components. It's hard not to love the Beta 200. It's a fun motorcycle, and that helps us understand why the olden day 200s have grown in legend. Beta lives up to the myth. You can read more about the Beta 200RR Factory Edition in the April 2026 print edition of Dirt Bike, which you can find somewhere near your house if you just look for it. You can also tune into dirtbikemagazine.com or check us out on any of our social media platforms. I'm Ron Lawson, and thanks for watching.